What's going on, YouTube world? It's your boy Boyd Crowder for Boyd Crowder Gaming, and I got a video today that might be a little bit controversial. It's just straight up my opinion, just an idea that I was having, thinking about, a lot lately, especially since season 5. Just gonna say a lot of you are not gonna agree with me. A lot of you might get mad about it, but I know there's gonna be some of you out there who do agree with me and understand where I'm coming from. And I just want to talk about something that content creators, famous and not famous, need to stop doing altogether when Vanguard and the new Warzone map comes out, Warzone Pacific. We got to stop making loadout videos. We need to stop making best attachment videos, class setups. We got to cut that shit out. I will be the first to admit, I do look up these videos, I will fucking hop on there and just see what guns are being used, what they think is going to be the new meta, and it's cool just seeing what people think, and then you come try out a gun and blah blah blah, whatever. But I've come to realize lately that this is actually a problem, because some of you may remember that when Warzone first came out, like when they ever did like a patch or a nerf, it wasn't really that many guns. It might have been like one or two, and it was very rare. God, I think the last time a gun really needed buff was actually when Modern Warfare came out, multiplayer, and it was that 725, and people were hitting sniper shots with the 725 shotgun. That was a true nerf that needed to happen. There's been a couple other guns that seemed a little legit overpowered, and I mean like really overpowered, not like, oh, this gun is so OP right now. You know how people put those videos out and have their thumbnail with their face looking like they're in shock. Like, man, like, wow. Like, no, there's only been a couple guns that have actually been overpowered. But yeah, what happens is when these videos are being put out, especially, like I said, it's for famous and not famous, but it's mostly the ones that are more well known. When they see all these videos being put out, the company, they're seeing what people are using. I mean, they don't want people just using all the same guns, but then they do. It's like, God, like fuck. And the content creators, us, we don't help it by, enabling that. They just, you get used to a gun, and like I said, most of us, we look them up now. So say you look up a gun, and then you really fall in love with that gun, and then you start seeing it everywhere, and then next thing you know, it's getting nerfed to the ground. Right now, I'm doing this after season 6 just came out, and I can tell you I've already seen I don't know how many videos from more well-known content creators, but smaller content creators as well, about best loadouts for season 6. This new gun is OP. Like, I've already seen so many, and it's just like, fuck, man. I used to, when the OTS first came out, I bought it the first day from the store, and I actually just used the setup that it came with. I was loving that fucking gun. Now, after season 6 came out, like, I could tell you, like, I don't even touch the OTS anymore because it just doesn't feel the same. Too many people got onto it, and it became too popular, and a lot of content creators put out what they thought were the best attachments and this and that, and then it just got used too much, so they went ahead and they nerfed it. And maybe it's not extremely nerfed, it's still strong, but I just don't like how it feels anymore. It felt right to me when I first started using it, and now I don't feel it anymore. Same thing with the Krig. The Krig was, I hated the Krig at first, but like, I'm talking about when the Krig was first put in Warzone. I hated it, and then like, I think the next season, like, I started using it, I was like, this ain't too bad, I was like, so I was using it, and then maybe like, not even that season, maybe it was like the next season, everybody was like, yo, this Krig has like no recoil, this and that. And the Krig is still a really good gun, but it's not like it was during that time span before it started getting popular. It's just crazy how the guns just get all screwed up, and it's so disappointing to find a gun that you really like and just to have people get too much onto it because they're seeing it in videos or looking it up online. So, like I said, this is controversial because we all do it, I do it, we look up these videos. I think what needs to happen is I know it's not going to stop altogether, but we got to try to slow it down, or at least do it where, like these popular content creators, they do stream. So I feel like maybe it would be better, instead of making videos specific to the loadout, just when you're doing a stream, if you can just talk about a gun. That way you're talking to an audience who's actually tuning into your stream, that's here to see you and then hear what you have to say. So then they can find out that way, instead of you just making a video specific to it. And I know it's not going to happen. I wish it will, but I know it's not going to happen, because if you were to go look up, just say your favorite content creator right now who's popular, if you go look up all their videos, you will see that the videos that they get the most views on are the loadout weapon. Even more so when they expose hackers. Still, their most popular videos are the top loadout weapons. And there are some people that get crazy with these loadout videos. There's like one dude who does like the top 10 loadouts, like I don't know, he does it like 6 times a season. Like, damn dude, do you really gotta do that? But I just really think we gotta stop doing it, gotta slow it down, or just stop it altogether. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I really feel like if we did this, it would make the game better. It gets so old seeing all the same fucking guns being used. I think people just need to kind of pick up a gun and see what feels best to them. I feel like that's the real way to do it. And figure out what attachments you want from there. Now, one thing I think like Activision or whatever they need to do is also change the attachments. They put like the same attachments. If it's an AR, it's got like all the same attachments. It gets a little boring. Like, switch it up, man. Like have a gun do something that maybe the other gun can't. Yeah, one's gonna be a little bit stronger than the other, but maybe just, I'm tired of like when I do an AR, it's always like I gotta use the agency suppressor with the task force barrel, whatever the grip is. That even if it has a different name, it does the same fucking thing. Just switch up the flow a little bit. That's all, you know. Make it exciting. Make it to where people just want to learn on their own, instead of having to jump on a fucking video and look up the loadout. Like I said, extremely controversial. A lot of you may not agree with me. A lot of you may bring up the fact that, no, you know, hackers is what. Yeah, dude, we know. Fucking hackers. We all fucking know. We've known since it was exposed. It's kind of old using the excuse that hackers is ruining Warzone. They are, we know that, but it's time people start bringing up other little things. And I'm going to have another video discussing some other things that the game, like Warzone itself, needs to make sure doesn't happen again, besides hackers, for Pacific when it comes out. I just wanted to bring up one that I think content creators can help, you know, contribute. If they really care about the game, just slow it down on the loadout videos. Let's figure it out ourselves. Like I said, if you're doing a stream and maybe somebody in the stream's like, yo, what gun are you using? And you tell them what you're using with what attachments. That's a little different, because you got somebody who's already actually engaging in what you're doing instead of just searching. Because I'll tell you one thing, if they were to show their stats for the video, when they do, like, one gun is like, they'll be like, maybe they'll say, yo, the MP7 is OP right now, and they'll show gameplay footage, and people aren't really watching that gameplay. They're scrolling through real quick just to see what kind of kill you get, and then they go over to the attachments and they want to go try it yourself. So you got like a 15-minute video, but maybe only 2-3 minutes is getting watched, because they're just thirsting for that. And we got to cut it out. Like, people need to explore the weapons themselves and figure it out. I think it'll really help the game. Like I said, just my opinion, controversial one, but I don't know. If you agree with me, let me know down in the comments. If you don't agree with me, you know, let me know down in the comments. Keep it respectful, you know. I know it's gonna kind of make a lot of people a little bit mad, not gonna understand where I'm coming from, but I know some of you will, and I don't know. Let's just talk about it, you know. Let's see what we got to say. If anybody else has any other ideas besides the fucking hackers that will help make the game better, go ahead and drop it in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Check out my Rebirth Island series. I have over 60 episodes going down. Give it a watch. and I will catch you guys on the next video.